Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Jonathan. Hey, buddy. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. I'm going back to the other side, but I can see we're all good on the other side. Going back into studio works. Love it. There we are. Everything's good. Got the chat out. Beauty. Spain, Uruguay. What are you thinking, Jonathan? What's your thoughts on this one? Spain going to take it easy? Is Uruguay going out of the World Cup? That's what I'm saying. If they don't pick up points today, they could be out of the World Cup. This group is lining up against them. I mean, face it, Cabo Verde, Saudi Arabia. A draw puts them, Cape Verde, a draw puts Cape Verde over Uruguay in a second. Keeps Uruguay in second. But let's say Spain win heavy. And let's say Saudi Arabia and Cape Verde draw. That's enough for Cape Verde to get into second. But that could be enough for Saudi Arabia to move into third. So I'm just saying, Spain and Uruguay, not good times for Spain. Not good times for Uruguay. They could be going out of the World Cup completely. And in head-to-head, I don't know if you know this. I do my research. But head-to-head, Spain all-time, 10 matches against Uruguay. 10 matches all-time. Spain's won 5. There's been 5 draws. And Uruguay has won 0. Uruguay hasn't even drawn. What am I saying? I'm saying Spain's won 5, drawn 5 out of 10, all time throughout history. And Uruguay, lowly Uruguay, poor little Uruguay, hasn't won a thing. Interesting times, I tell you, interesting times. Going to go and look online really quickly just to catch up. We've got 4 minutes. Let me bring the TV stations up here. Get the TV up and have a look what's going on. Bring on the dastardly TV network. Yes, I'm going to go the other way, lighting myself up here. I don't go down the channel they want me to go down. It's just mayhem every time. And we're also going to be watching another game as well. So, we're going to be watching Spain and Uruguay. I'm going to go on the TSN and Spain Arabic feed there. No, we're going to go Spain Uruguay on there. That's going to be coming up in a little while. Multiplex it, get it closed down in the right place. I tell you. But a big thank you, Jonathan, yesterday when you let me know I was muted. But the players high-fiving right on the pitch with the idiot cam, the referee's idiot cam. I hate that camera. I can't stand that camera. It does nothing for me. It does nothing for me. In fact, it gives me a bit of a brain aneurysm. Beautiful scene of the stadium, though. Spanish fans, I'm sure they're not all Spanish. I can guarantee you that. They're not all Spanish, guarantee you that. A lot of bandwagon jumpers supporting Spain today in that building. I know for a fact I've got friends down there hearing American-speaking Spaniards. How about that? And Uruguayans, the Urus, can they get it done? Got a feeling this might be a bad day for Uruguay. They may be going out of the tournament. And let's see. And, man in the middle, Ismail Elfaz. Angry man, always angry. There he is, Elfaz, angry man. Completely angry all the time. You'll see it when a player gets in his face. I've seen him put hands on players. I don't know why he's at a FIFA World Cup. I've seen him put hands on players, especially against Canada. I'm not going to say too much on that. Oh, my life, there's one in there. Oh, my life, there's one in there. Look at him. The guys and girls ruining football with TV screens. They've never played the game, have they? They don't know the nuances. VAR. I love video replay when it's done right. And I'll tell you what, you look at hockey, you look at football, NFL, NHL, you look at their video replay. It's been great for decades. Why don't we have any brains in football that realize it's not a sport you can implement technical disaster? Goal line technology, that's all we needed. Jonathan says, I think Spain's going to smoke them, but I hope Cape Green wins. I tell you, I think it could be going that way. I mean, Cape Verde, Cape Green, they've scored 2. Saudi Arabia's only scored 1, conceded 5. Saudi's conceded 5. Cape Verde's conceded 2. Cape Verde looks like a more together team than Saudi Arabia. You would not have said that 10 years ago. No chance at all. But looking at that, you might be looking at Cape Verde bringing a win. And I'm saying, a draw is good enough for Cape Verde to land second. Because if Spain just wins 1-0 and Cape Verde drew 0-0, don't have to score, Cape Verde is walking as a second-place team into the round of 32. That's how mad this group is. Spain's doing what they're doing, yeah. Uruguay failing miserably, in my opinion, and it's sad. It's sad. But if they bring out a big performance, they can save their asses. Right now, Uruguay has got to win this. A draw, a 0-0 draw with Spain, very unrealistic, is one way they can get help. And that means Cape Verde and Saudi must also bring a 0-0. Will they? So like I said there are reasons for Uruguayan fans to worry about this match because, let's face it, Spain were first in the world. They're now third. But they're still a bloody good team, yeah? So I'm just saying, great scenes in the stadium. Hopefully we have a decent match. I'm going to bring up the other side of this technological mastery that I put together. I'm going to bring up the game for Cape Verde and Saudi. That's where we're going here. So we'll have Saudi Arabians and Cape Verde, Cape Green down below. Spain, Uruguay up top. Both games are coming. Jonathan, I think Spain's going to smoke them, but I hope Cape Green wins. Pickle Kissel, let's go Celeste. They need some help. They need some help. Kevin Babs, hey Stevie, hope you are well. So sad to see Scotland out of the World Cup now after Senegal's win. Yes, just once in my lifetime, I would live to see Scotland qualify for the knockout rounds. You and me both, buddy. I would love to see Scotland get into the next round, but it's not happening. So the referees have got it all together. Running madly, look at them, running madly like crazy little kids. Running madly like crazy little kids. What if FIFA have to humiliate referees for like this? It's all directed, you know that, right? Every little trick they play, it's directed from FIFA. Running from the penalty spot like a madman to the goal to check the nets. Those nets are not coming off. It's all smoke and mirrors by FIFA. Yes, FIFA. Football's worst industry leaders. I'm joking, obviously. But hey, yes, I'm well, mate. Yes, I'm well, Kevin. And commiserations game is live down below. Game is live down below. Let's see what Spain's going to do today. We're going to check out. I'm going to go for the Arabic feed for Cape Verde because I speak Arabic. Shukran. And you say Afwan. Ball far deep down the side. We're looking from 1,000 miles away with a camera that's literally thousands of miles away from the play. Can we get any further away as they're bringing us closer in? Absolute numbnut technology. Cameras not close. I tell you, it's going to be a funny day. Cucurella on the ball. Not really doing himself any favours, and that's an easy win there. Uruguay coming with the body. I wonder if Bielsa's told his guys, you got to be strong today. You got to use the body, because I would. I would use the body on Spain. I'd literally be very defensive, and I'd get on the ball. I'd be literally saying, today, guys, we have to keep the ball. Terrible giveaway so far. Does he slide it through? Coming down the left side, into the middle. Oh, I tell you, nearly an own goal there. Very brittle defending. Zazabal nearly unlocks the door. But a decent start from both teams. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Kevin Bowers, love to see. Yes, yes, yes. And again, apologies yesterday, guys. We had some major storms. We've got one overhead again right now. Where are all these storms coming from? Who made all these storms happen around us? It's not normal weather, I'm telling you now. I've lived here for 30 years. This is not normal weather, what we're getting. It is abnormal. Nature doesn't do this. Ball into the box. It's a great corner. Keeper gets hands on it. That's what I want to see with a goalkeeper. Hands on. Claim that ball. Man, is this the 1970 World Cup? Because that's what you used to see with the goalkeepers. Claiming the ball effortlessly. Effortlessly. Out of the air. Killing the danger. And stunning Spain to nothing in the box. That's the way you got to do it. Spain with a few changes today. Cucurella on the ball, number 24. Turn him upside down, he's a mop. He's got the mop on his head. Cucurella is upside down. Cucurella is Spanish for mop. It's not really. I'm just saying. But I like Cucurella. I do. Tough. Good skill. Decent pace. Got a great little cross on him. Can shoot as well. And that's why he's playing on the best team in the world, apparently. They might be 3 right now, but I still say Spain is still number 1. They may have had a few draws recently, 3 draws in the last 5, 2 wins. But try beating Spain. That's what I say. Lamar on the ball now. Skill to burn. Skill to burn and pace. Look at that. Round the man, easy. Switching the defence around. But pace to burn. Spain, literally, there he goes. Oh, I tell you, just a little too hard. Just a little too hard. Toe poking that ball through. Should have been a little softer. Going to finish the cha-cha. But it's good to be here. It's good to be here. There's my man, Bielsa. Much-travelled coach. I wonder what he's going to be doing today. How's he feeling about possibly going out of the World Cup? He can't be feeling too good. That's a sure thing. He can't be feeling too good. I would think so. But we shall see. Early days, early days. Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia still 0-0. I'm watching both games. I could watch both games on TV or here. But so far, so good for both. We will see goals, I'm quite sure. Can you imagine 2 0-0s? I don't think so. I don't think so. Ball long down the middle. Darwin Núñez not happy about the attention he's receiving. Not happy at all. But hey, that's why you get paid the big bucks, Darwin. That's why you get paid the big bucks. Wrong page, Stevie. Get on that one. There you go, son. Jalisco, Mexico. Ball right through to the keeper. That was a bit of a strange, interesting play. Did he shoot or did he cross? I don't know. Cucurella now, left-hand side of the field, coming up to halfway, touching the ball forward. Spain, deliberate in the build-up, keeping great possession. We'll move left and right, we'll move up and down, we'll move east to west, north to south, any direction, just to bedazzle you and keep possession. Fitness, a fitter team than Spain can push them off the ball, run them off the ball, run them out of space. Fitness is the key essential to keeping a team in the match. Experience is one thing, but if you have no fitness, you're not in the match. Uruguay's fitness will be tested to the max today. I just hope they can get an early goal on Spain and set Spain up for a tough day. You've got to put something, some kind of roadblock has to go within you and Spain to upset their day. Free kick coming in. 5 minutes gone, coming up to 6. Would be a great time to open your account. That's a super ball in the middle. Up and under, keeper's coming to collect it. No collection and no foul. That's not a foul. That's not a foul. Well done, referee. Uruguay should have been waiting to pounce there. No foul. No foul at all. Like the referee. Remember, Ismail is a bit of a miserable bugger, but he made a good call there. No doubt about it. Kevin Babs, Harp, been playing around again. Here in the UK, it got to 36 degrees today. Crazy weather. I tell you, Kevin, it is not normal. And I used to know a lot about Harp while I was in the military. I'll never accept politicians' lies or the media's lies. And you know what? The idiocy of it all, they're breathing it in as well, not just us. They're living under these clouds as well, not just us. So when you pay rats, they lie. The media are rats. No matter if it's sports media or news media, they're rats. They fabricate stories. They lie to you every day. Even the British press lie about sports. They lie to your face about how good teams are when they're not. They're there to make outrage. They're there to sell story. They're there to make money off your backs. A little bit of side news from South Africa. Canada fans, listen up. Coach Bruce, his reaction. Look at that gather there. Nothing wrong with that at all. Keeper looking for a foul out of nothing. Get up on your feet. Corner coming up to Spain. But Bruce, the South African coach, yesterday after the great win, after getting into the next round of 32, right, was saying, zip it, big mouths. That's what he said. Shut your big mouths up. We shut up the big mouths. All the big mouths have been shut up. What's he talking about? Just what I was talking about. The media. The media. Sports media. Half of them just talk out of their ass. Just to really get a story out that's not even true. So Bruce, well done to Coach Bruce, South Africa. Shutting up the big mouths. Corner coming in. That's a great corner. Well headed up by Uruguay. I'll tell you, Kevin, you're 100% on that one. I agree with that. I see all mainstream media as nothing but propaganda. It is always propaganda, and it has been for decades. But with my military and sports background, I've looked at things differently. But my military background especially, we were trained in propaganda, how to recognize it and how to diffuse it and when to dispel it. I don't watch the news. I gather my information from other sources. But here we are in Jalisco, Mexico. You have to behave yourself down there, let me tell you, gringo. Sí, amigo, amiga. But bienvenidos, mi amigos, señores, señores. It's a partido muy importante. Ball over the top, keeper's coming. Nice take. Nice take. Again, this guy's got hands. You need hands to catch the ball that's coming. You need hands to save the shot as well. If you got no hands, you'll do the sweep, a keeper, and your team is going to hell. There you go. Sweeper, keeper, let the ball in every time. Sweeper. There's a big foul coming up. Use the back. Nothing doing. Jonathan, Wrexham AFC released a 20-minute video of all Paul Mullen's goals for us earlier today. It's a great watch. It is. It is. I was watching some of it, but I couldn't get all of it. And what you said yesterday, I think a lot of people will share with you, my friend. What you said yesterday about Wrexham and the World Cup being a filler, I can understand exactly where you're coming from. If Wales was in there, it'd be a different story. But I miss Wrexham too. I do. I miss it real bad. I do. It's my team. When there's no Wrexham, Stevie's not so happy. I mean, I'm a happy guy normally, but no Wrexham, no fun. Lamal on the ball, teasing the defender, trying to do the trickery, but that's twice he's been fooled and twice he's been tackled. Sometimes you meet a player in defence that just has your number. No matter what you try to do, as much as you try, that defender just keeps putting that foot in the way and making the simple tackle, and your day's going to shit. There's been days like that, and when it happens to you, well, it's just like opening a door the wrong way. Open it the other way. Go a different way. Try a different method. Lamal, for my money, doesn't need to go down the line. He now needs to cut inside, cut across the 18-yard box, make the goal bigger, and wrap his foot around it. Maybe push a pass through for someone to put in with a tap-in, or literally slam it on net. But he's got the talent. And he has physical ability, but he's not a tough guy. And if you put a tough defender offside by 1,000 miles there, you put a tough guy on him. See, they whistled that down so quickly. Why don't they do that all the time? Why don't they do that all the time? To me, the word is asinine if you're letting the play go. That there, get the flag up straight away. He's offside, you can see it. Why waste time? And you never get the time tacked back on, guys. But yeah, Jonathan, for me, I love watching Wrexham. I always do. And everybody around me knows that for a fact. And I have so much fun with it. And it's been a great friend all the years. That's what it is. Wrexham's a friend. It's a friend. It's never bad. We've had tough times. Times where we never even talked much. But now's not the time. Now's the time to enjoy. And I tell you now, looking at the season for Wrexham, holy schmoot. I think I'm looking at a tougher season this year than last year. We've got to bring some bodies in. We've got to bring some quality in. But back to the game. 12 minutes in, nothing to say. Spain's had a few chances, but Uruguay is fitting into this game really nicely. Nice take. Take the shot. Offside. He's offside. It should be whistled down. No whistle. Yes, it's whistled down. A little bit late, but the free kick's whistled down, not the offside. Free kick to Spain. 12 minutes in. Uruguay will be the happy of the two. Spain not really firing. And Lamal not having much joy. But yeah, the media goals for Paul Mullin. Any Wrexham fan out there, listen up. Jonathan just gave us a really good tidbit. Wrexham AFC released a 20-minute video of Paul Mullin's goals for us earlier today. It's a great watch. And I still say Paul Mullin needs to come back as an ambassador before he's away from the club too long and before people forget about him. And you might think that's crazy. But the longer he's away from the club, the less he's stuck to us. We need him back in the squad. Get him into an ambassador role real quick. He'd be a brilliant Wrexham ambassador. I'm saying that much. 0-0 in the Cape Verde and Saudi Arabia match so far. That's 12 minutes in. They're behind us. So they didn't kick off exactly the same. Uruguay coming forward down the left wing. Nice play. Free kick, no free kick. Tumbles over his own feet. Referee, do you think that's really what he did? Free kick coming through again. Again, they're letting a lot of fouls go in this World Cup. And I tell you, people will get injured. People have been injured. And I blame FIFA. Not the referees. The referees have been given a directive, especially on the penalties. Less penalties in this World Cup than any other World Cup ever. Ever. If you tell me the referees haven't been corrupted, I'll laugh. I'll laugh. I will laugh. The media keeps trying to tell me Chelsea is a good team. I don't see it. You got a horrific owner. Get rid of that maniac. Get rid of that maniac. Todd's a maniac. You got loads of money, but you got nothing up here. You don't know the game. You don't know how to assemble a squad. You don't know how to set up the team, so why try? Why put the pressure on the coaches? Why change the coaches so quick? Rosinha, I said he'd be gone in weeks, and he was gone in weeks. That was never going to work. What, he had a good time in France for a little while, and you think that's the guy? Oh, come on. Never going to happen. Never going to happen. But yeah, I totally understand with you, Jonathan. The media, always lying. Spain on the edge of the box. Lamal, does he try one more time to go past his man? Here we go. Going to try go past the man. See, he cuts inside now. That's the way to do it. You've got no confidence going down the line. Come inside where the space is. He's looking to send you down the line, the defender. You cut inside, you cut him out of the game. Completely. Saturday mornings with Wrexham and Steve and rum and cabbie is pure bliss. There you go, buddy. There you go. Yes, 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 yes. I tell you. We've had so many good times, haven't we, eh? It brings smiles to people's faces. Corner kick coming in from Spain into the box. Get it out of there, Uruguay. Going over, going up. Still in the mixer. Uruguay heading it out. Facing it now. Physical fight. Cucurella's got 3 Uruguayans on it. He can't keep the ball. Uruguay ball over the top. Doesn't make it. Interception one more time. Spain back into possession. 15 minutes gone. 15 minutes gone. Hey, we're over 2 minutes. We're 25 minutes in, so I can say this. Anybody who doesn't like the F-bomb, close your ears right now. There's the F-bomb coming. Jonathan Hiot says, FIFA fucking incompetent football asshats. I couldn't say it any better. To talk about a ridiculous organisation, I always look at FIFA, and I've got a movie setting for you. Anybody watched Planet of the Apes, the original, where they're underground? Ball coming in, Lamal takes a shot like I told him to, gets blocked, but come inside, make the goal bigger, take the shot. Planet of the Apes, Charlton Heston, the original. They're down in this cave. It's like a cave, but it's like a cathedral inside of a cave, yeah? Massive thing. And all these people are standing there with these white coned hats. Not the Ku Klux Klan, no. But they're standing there with these white coned hats and white sort of cloaks. And they're sort of like not talking and they're looking weird and there's weird sound going on. That's FIFA. Bunch of weirdos. Baldies in white shoes. What the fuck is with that? Weirdos. Are they drinking blood as well? I tell you. Planet of the Apes. Go watch that movie. You'll see FIFA in that cave like a bunch of weirdos. That's the best analogy I can give you about FIFA. 17 minutes gone, both games nearly. 0-0, no scores. And then they'll be into the corruption break again. I tell you. There's things you can laugh at this World Cup. And it's about the organisation. But the FIFA that we knew, compared to what we know, Totally different. Forgive me, I forget his name. There was a Brazilian many, many years ago, and he was running FIFA. Then Sepp Blatter came in. When Brazil was in charge of the World Cup and FIFA federations, football was in a healthy place. Was in a healthy place. Sepp came along, a few suitcases in a few different hotels, and England doesn't get a World Cup, you know what I'm saying? Lamal trying again, going down the wing. Uru's fans in good, fine volley. Nice to see. Again, the first goal of the game, so important. Could be right now. Good tackle, good tackle, good tackle. Keeping it at bay. Well done, Uruguay. I love the Uruguay shirts. Very nice. Love the Uruguay shirts. And if you think about something really strange about Uruguay, if you didn't realize, you do realize this. And I'm going to just remind you, but you do know this. Uruguay won 2 World Cups, 1930, 1950. 20 years between the first World Cup and their second World Cup. My question was, where was Brazil? Uruguay were the big powerhouse on the continent of South America. Yeah, because in between their 2 victories, Italia got 2 victories. Italy, the first ever team to win 2 back-to-back. But just saying, since then, narimente, nothing, nada. And it's nearly 100 years ago. This, I think, is VAR horseshit when you're telling a player about a foul that's gone through and you never did anything about it at the time. What is that about? What is that about? That doesn't need to be in this game. Retroactive talking about a foul. Look. Ismail, you see these here? Use them. Be a referee. That would have stopped it straight away. Dystopian refereeing. Gotta love it. Uruguay, 2 buses parked, giving up the ball. Offside. Check it again. He's doing his trickery. One of them passes is going to find the marker eventually, and it'll be a simple tap in. Uruguay need to guard against. But yeah, Pickle Kisser, Saturday mornings with Wrexham, Stephen, rum and cabbie is pure bliss. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. It bloody is. It is. Kevin Babs, Wrexham need Mullins like Wednesday needs to bring Bannon back. Yeah. He'd be a great ambassador for Sheffield Wednesday. Absolutely. Cucurella down, not liking it. Whining a little bit. Getting back up. He's whining to the linesman now. He's still whining. It's not red wine. I think it's white wine. Not good for your gut. Go on, intercept that ball now. Come on, Uruguay. Put the press on him. Put the press on. There we go. I'm literally behind Uruguay tonight, wearing the blue. And I'll be quite honest. Spain, they might be third in the world, but I do not enjoy watching Spain at all. I don't. And you might think that's ludicrous, but I don't. There's too much pass and move, too much textbook circularly, triangles, nothing really long down the wing, no long balls, no winger plays that kills you. It's all slow chess match build-up. And like I said before, the way you diffuse this style of play is you mark man-to-man like the old German system, Manndeckung. That's what it's called in German, Manndeckung. Man marking. You get on the Manndeckung, the man marking, and you wear their shirt and you stay with them and you give them no space. And you always stay goal side if you're in the area. Outside, it doesn't matter. But get on them physically, and that's how you wear Spain down. Just like a boxing match. When you start leaning on the guy on the ropes and you start pushing him around, each time you lean on him, each time you push him, it's taking that little bit of energy out of him. That's what Uruguay need to do. Stay on the body. Just like they're doing. Eventually you'll get your rewards. 22 minutes in. The proverbial commercial break's coming up soon. Ball coming in. Well done, keeper. Great eyes by the keeper, reading the play beautifully. Great play. Still 0-0 down at Cape Verde and Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia's got a corner. Terrible corner. Where the hell did you learn to kick a ball? Low, easy clearance out the box. But great keeping here at our match. Uruguay and España. Going over for FIFA's corruption break. Yes, another FIFA corruption break. We love FIFA corruption breaks, don't we, hey? Yes, we do. There we go. Get the boys in here. Boo! 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 The last word. Listen to the last word. There you go. If you didn't hear it, you're going to hear it again. You got to hear that again. That's just too funny. Too funny. Listen to the last word. But commercial FIFA corruption breaks. That's what they are. And the fans in the stadiums are going, keep it. Fuck off. I love that last guy that's like, fuck off. It's just too funny. It's like someone's leaving the building and someone's shouting, fuck off. Too funny. Too funny. I tell you. And I do not watch any of the commercials. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to bring up... Just a second. Behave yourself, TV. Stay where you're supposed to be. Into the chat. Jonathan says, I honestly believe Windass is going to be a pure shark next season and take this league by storm. Love him. I do too. I do too. My only worry is some of the rumours coming out that people were trying to ooze him or prize him away from Wrexham. I think that's going to be tough. We'll ask big money for our players. There's no doubt about it. We paid big money for them, but we'll ask big money for them. Oh, my God. Cape Verde almost scored. It's coming. It's coming. I'm just going to bring up something I need. There we go. Like I need that. Sometimes computers act like dumbasses, don't they? Eh? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like the internet is getting stupider by the week or by the minute with less and less information available. There we go. 25 minutes in. Corruption break is over. Yeah, the corruption break is over. Pick a kisser. Whatever may happen, there's nobody else I want commentating the game. This is the only channel for me. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I think it's because without sounding like a big head, because I'm not. I'm very humble. I'm very sarcastic too. But I think with all the knowledge I've gathered over time, because I'm an absolute soccer shaman, and I don't say that to be arrogant. It's just what I am. I've lived every match. I've been in many countries. I've worked for some great football associations, great football clubs. I've worked for FIFA as well before they became corrupt. And I've been immersed with some of the greatest schooling and knowledge bringing that you could have at any one sport. So when I talk it, I think it's because I'm talking from the fans' point of view, absolutely, but from a place where we share and we make it together. We bring the information together. But it's basically, I've lived football all my life. And when I say it's my religion as a soccer shaman per se, I'm not kidding you. There's not much else I care about than the important things in life than football. Ball coming in, slide it in. Come on! Come on! You've got to do better than a damn back heel, man. What kind of ass is that? Put your foot on it. That's 1-0. Uruguay should be a goal up there. That is a terrible, terrible little heel to the net. Not going to trouble the keeper. Should have been better. But yes, because I've talked so much football with other people around the world all my life, watched games in other places. I mean, I've watched games in different countries. And it just makes you more knowledgeable. Spain now, on the edge of the box. What can they do? Free kick coming in. No free kick. Ball gathered. Keeper has it. Uruguay building confidence. Building confidence. Things are looking decent. Right now, no goals in it. Right now, Spain on top, 5 points. Uruguay second with 3. Cape Verde with 3. Saudi Arabia with 2. Saudi Arabia's only lost one match. Cape Verde hasn't lost a match. Uruguay hasn't lost a match. Spain has not lost a match. How tight can it be? Tighter than a duck's ass is what I say. Absolutely. Again, 0-0, both sides, nothing doing. We will get a goal eventually. And when we do, someone's going to be in trouble. And will it be Uruguay? Because if they don't score today, chances are someone in the other game may do. And a goal in the other game, Cape Verde or Saudi Arabia, is literally death for Uruguay. Ball in the box, terrible cross. And Cucurella again crying to the linesman. Nunez saying, shut your mouth in Spanish. Lip reading, baby. Lip reading. Look at Cucurella. No foul. He's beaten for the ball. Fakes the injury. Gets up straight away because he's under pressure and Spain are a man short. No integrity there. I do like the guy, but that shows no integrity. You're trying to cheat the referee, cheat the game, cheat the fans. Come on, Uruguay. Crush it. We'll be popping that when the goal goes in. Big action around the box. Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia under pressure. Going the other way now, putting Cape Verde under pressure. Can they manufacture something? Uruguay going against the grain. Spain in possession on their own half. Coming up to the centre spot. A lot of action. I'm sure a goal's going to fall here pretty soon. All the way back to the keeper for Spain. Milky Moo Celtic, hello all. How do Stevie? How do Milky Moo? How you doing, brother? Had a good day? Nice one, nice one, nice one. Pickle Kisses welcoming you in. Hey, Milky Moo Celtic, 67. Yeah, how you, Pickle? Jonathan says, money-making momentum, killing break. Yeah, I like that. Money-making momentum, killing break. Yes. The death of football by FIFA. Yeah, the organisation that's supposed to love and embody football is killing it by the second. Is that going to hit the post? It's going to hit the flag, sorry. Goes out for a goal kick. But again, two times right now. Uruguay, moving forward, doing good. Getting into it. Love that hat, love that hat, love that hat. Way to go, son, way to go. That's an Uruguayan for you. It's a flag on top of his head. Android going pretty close. I'm kidding, he's not an android. I'm just having a laugh. If you can't laugh, there's something wrong. Jonathan says, I'm in SoCal, so Peacock uses Telemundo and Telemundo doesn't do ad breaks. You lucky guy. In SoCal, jeepers creepers, you would have expected that to be Ad City. Good for you, mate, good for you. And there's so many stories that you can get without the ads being in your way. Spain back heeling, going nowhere. Uruguay in possession, showing the strength on the ball, strength of character. Moving through Spain very well. I tell you what, it's impressive how Uruguay is moving through Spain. That ball needs to go down the middle. Free kick coming up. Where's the foul? You just talked to him about fouling. Where's the foul on him? Where's the card? Ismail? You want to talk to him? You might get a card for beaking out. Look at Angry Man. Look at Angry Man. He's having a shit fest. Ismail is having a fucking shit fest. A player just back chatted at him. He can't handle that. He's having a mental breakdown, the poor bastard. Bielsa, not happy either. The double standards. Spain get the run of the green and Uruguay don't? What's that all about? Just like the non-giving of penalties at this World Cup. I'm saying it's corrupt because there's only one word to use. Ball into the box. Keeper's coming. He ain't getting there, is he? He's struggling. Put it in the net, son. Put it in the net. What are you wasting time for? Come on. The biggest chances so far in this match have come to Uruguay. And if it continues, hopefully, there's a goal there. Lamal trying to handball the ball over. What does he think he is, Maradona? We had enough of that shit in 1986. We got all Canadian fans listening right now, we've got a live show coming up on the 27th. It's about Canada. It's about South Africa. I'm talking to fans east to west in the country. Go down to the videos, the live category, take a look at halftime or after the match, but get ready, the 27th, the night before Christmas, the night before South Africa. Yeah, we're doing a live round table at Ultimate Soccer for the country. Ball coming in, well done, keeper. Had to watch that one. But we're doing a live round table. Canada, South Africa. Bring your points, scores, talk about the World Cup, talk about the round of 32, talk about the round of 16. That's where we're going. Nice way to start Saturday night ahead of Sunday's mega match, mega battle. Biggest match Canada has ever had in history. And I'm saying history. 10 years ago, we would never have dreamed of being at a World Cup, would we? Look at us now. 2 World Cup back-to-back. Didn't do great in 2022. Broke records in 2026. We got a win for the first time, a draw for the first time, and only 1 loss. 500 across the board in North American terms. Lamal now doing his thing, going past 1. Going past 2. But too much trickery and too much individualism, and he's not having a fine day. But he only needs 1 time to get through, and everybody will say what a genius he is. How he won the match. Just like Alphonso Davies. That's Alphonso Davies. That's Alphonso Davies' style. Running through people, coughing up the ball when he plays for Canada. Davies has only played twice for Canada in 2 years. And this is not 2022 when he did the wonder goal against Panama. He keeps the ball in play, destroys Panama's day. Alphonso, whoa, Alphonso, whoa. He keeps the ball in play, destroys Panama's day. Remember that night? BMO Field, 4-1 over Panama. Canada looking like world beaters. It's once in a blue moon. It's beautiful. It's once in a blue moon. And that's Alphonso Davies with moments in matches. Once in a blue moon. Let's see what our guys can do without him. Because we've been without him all those matches, bar 2, in the last 2 years. Just saying. I love the guys on the field that are doing it for us. I've got used to watching the same faces. Alphonso, you haven't been there long enough. You haven't been there enough. We kind of forgot about you. Seriously. And everybody else can't get enough of him for 2 games in 2 years. I don't know what's going on with that. Gives you something to think about, though, doesn't it, hey? It really does. Telemundo, you lucky guy, Jonathan. You lucky guy. Loving it. I was just thinking the reason I like this channel is because you are sarcastic a-hole. Yeah, and that's a compliment. Totally, mate. I so am. Ball coming in. Oh, I tell you, get it over the bar. The reason why I am the way I am, Jonathan, is simply this. I spent years announcing games in stadiums, years in radio, years in TV, talking nothing but football, soccer. And I never changed my style. They used to call me a little bit of a militant, a kind of a Don Cherry. Guys in sports radio in Canada used to call me the soccer Don Cherry, or the Don Cherry of soccer. And I thought that was a huge compliment, a real compliment, because Don Cherry and hockey, you people, you need to get out there and buy a puppy right now. Don Cherry, for me, has been abused by the propaganda media and the leftist people on the planet for no good reason other than he spoke the truth. How bad can that be? But Don Cherry, to me, absolute Canadian icon. Absolute icon. But honestly, people at the stations that I worked at, they'd say, man, you're the Don Cherry of soccer in Canada. And maybe I am. But talking TV, radio all the years for football, soccer, I didn't want to be a suit. I used to turn up like this all the time in football gear. I never wore a suit once in all the years. Never once. I was literally promoted by Umbro for years. And Umbro would supply me all the gear, all the balls, all the giveaways and everything. I only wore football gear on stage. Just like now. I've got suits. I got double-breasted gangster suits. I don't wear these little boy suits of today. I wear gangster suits. Double-breasted. That's what my take is. You want to put a suit on? Look like a gangster. Nice big double-breasted suit. White pants. Shoes, not fucking white pumps. No hats. Shirt and tie. Look like a gangster. Then you drive a Cadillac. You do look like a gangster. Just saying, you got to have fun in life. But I don't like these little boy suits of today. There's not enough material. I want to wear a suit and move. Double-breasted gives you all the space you need for your arms, your chest, the works. But again, Uruguay, 37 minutes in, I tell you what, we're working our way up to a 1-0 scalping here of La España. Great effort by the boys in blue. Really. Spain riding their luck sometime in front of the net. The win is there for the taking for Uruguay, no doubt about it. Still 0-0 between Cape Verde and Saudi Arabia. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love that what you said, though, Jonathan. I was just thinking the reason I like this channel is because you are a sarcastic a-hole. You could have called me asshole. You should have done. And that's a compliment. Hey, I love that, mate. That is the best compliment a guy could get. Just in the pub or in the club with the guys and the girls talking football. No one's leading the charge. We're all leading the charge. No one's an expert. We're all experts. And nobody is in a situation where they don't get to say what they want here. You can say what you feel like. That's why you're here. But yeah, lovely compliments. Love the compliment. Kevin Babs is laughing. Milky Moo's got the Irish flag going. Come on, Ireland. Ireland. Chucky Allah. Milky Moo. Good lad. Ah, that was granted. Now, in fairness, Diego Maradona. Yeah. I've got some history in my brain, eh? It makes you wonder. It makes you think. It makes you smile. The sarcastic a-hole. I tell you, I love that. I love that. And Jonathan saved me ass last night. Yeah, big time. For minutes when we came back from the second storm, when we got blown off, we had no mic. Jonathan's like, dude, you're muted. I'm like, Jonathan, you saved the day. And again, I'm going to say, this competition, it's been fun on the field so far. I got to say, it's been fun on the field. But I got to say, it only begins, really, for the big teams, round of 16. That's where the fun really begins. Round of 32 is going to be interesting. And are we going to see a few shockers? Calderon's having a word here. Coach is coming over. What is going on? Some of these decisions, I've got to tell you, the way these referees and linesmen are running the game, it's becoming a little bit weird. Just to say, why are you holding a guy on the sideline? Spain battling, getting the ball. Uruguay in like buzzing bees, man. They've got no time for Spain on the ball. No time for Spain on the ball. Get into them. That physical attribute, what I told you 20 minutes ago, that's how you unlock Spain. Beat them up. I know it sounds rude, but use the body. They don't like the body. See, take the body into him. He's out, he's down, he's crying. There's no foul there, but he's crying. Shot coming in. Great save by the keeper. Oh, shit, it goes in. Oh, keeper would have loved to have kept that in his hands. Spain 1-0 up, 41 minutes in, just before half-time. Sad news. Sad news. He's not happy. Could have done better with it. Still 0-0 in the other game. Sad news. Uruguay, sad news. That puts Cape Verde in second. The stats have not been changed yet, but I'll tell you now, Spain are in first on 5. Cape Verde will be second on 3. Uruguay will be third on 2. And Saudi Arabia, fourth on 2. That's a huge goal for Spain. A massive mountain now to climb for Uruguay. And it's doubtful that the draw can help Uruguay right now. 2 goals needed by Uruguay. But literally, clear your lines. And the keeper, unfortunately, can't. Watch this again, bouncing in front of him. Watch. Bounce. Takes a heavy bounce in front of him. And in off the side netting. Tough luck on the keeper. That bounce in front of him beats him. Goes in. 1-0 Spain. And the fans of Spain are saying, "E viva España." 1-0 up. 1-0 España. They're in charge of the match now. They're in charge of it now. Don Cherry is the man. Absolutely. Don Cherry is the man. He is the man. You get out there and you buy a puppy and you gotta say, you come to this country, you want to live here, you want to follow by our rules, just get out there, buy a puppy, shut your mouth and become Canadian. Something like that. But I love him. He's fantastic. Couldn't do anything wrong for me. Jonathan says, I had never heard of Cape Verde for a fortnight ago. Now I bleed green. That is part of the World Cup that FIFA can take away from us. Or can't take away from us, don't think. I'm going to read that last line. That is the part of the World Cup that FIFA can't take away from us, I don't think. No, not don't think. They can't take it away from us. FIFA can do what the hell they like, but they cannot take the joy of football away from the fans. Not a chance. They're too dystopian. The baldies and white shoes. Pickle Kisser, Don Cherry is the man. He is. Jeffrey Perrin present. Yeah. Present, absolutely. Go Cape Verde, says Jeffrey. Milky Moose shouts out for Pico, Stevie. The only Irish man at the World Cup. We need to get one into the next round. There you go. Pico. Absolutely, brother. Kevin Babs, with a knockout round of 16 games, there's certainly going to be at least one or two surprise results. I think there will. Looking at the sad Uruguayan players, also as the players getting carried off. Being applauded by all. "44 minutes gone in the Cape Verde Saudi Arabia game, and it's still 0-0. Only one game so far between these two. Substitution. Man going down the tunnel, man coming up field. Urgat is leaving. And De La Cruz, who played before in the World Cup, is coming back on. Game resumes. 1-0 down. All that great effort that Uruguay has put into this first half, and one moment's luck takes them out of it. Milky Moo. He was born in Cromlin, County Dublin. Plays centre-half for Shamrock Rovers. His da just happens to be from Cabo Verde. Woo! Is he a lucky guy? And Milky Moo, he's a Dubliner all the way. Absolutely. Dublin for the Irish. Pickle Kisser, pardon my French, but what the fuck was that? Uruguay is officially the Toronto Maple Leafs. Oh, Kisser, mate. Love it. I didn't so much shit talking to my work. I did so much shit talking to my work colleagues. No way I'm going to work on Monday. Oh, mate, I know how that is. There you go. They're putting up the group 5 minutes after Stevie told you how it stands. Yep. Cape Verde's in second, going through as a second-place team. Who are they going to get in the next round? Now, we need Uruguay to equalise before half-time. 8 minutes of added time. And then we need another goal in the second half. Can it be done? Yes, it can. But Uruguay, just don't stop doing what you're doing. Ball down the line. Needs to go down the line. And you stop the move again. You put the ball down the line. You're in behind. Don't delay the pass. Don't hesitate. Full ball. Balls to the wall. Full ball. Full tilt. Get it done there. Ball coming through. Nice tackle. Wins the ball. Turns, spins. His man's offside. No target. Goes through the man as well. No card. Dive on the floor. No foul. He's going to be talked to. He's going to get a talking. Pedri, up quicker than you could. Ismail says, I'll make the decision. He's talking to VAR. Has anybody ever thought that the Wi-Fi that they're using on their heads, has anybody ever thought, is that good or bad for the human body? I know it's not good. I know it's radiation. But in years to come, are they going to use those headsets? Or are they going to invent a better system, like using your mouth? They're putting so much technology on these guys. You got to wonder. Ball down the left wing. He's going to make it. Cross his first time. Spain back in possession out wide near the corner. Tic-tac-toeing out of trouble. Still down low. Uruguay getting ball, going out of play. 2:37 from the 8 minutes gone. We got an eternity to go through until we get there. Still 0-0 in the other game. They've got 6 minutes added time. And unfortunately, Scotland today going out of the World Cup on goal differential. Sad day for Scotland. We kind of thought it was coming. And it's come. I would have loved to have seen all the British nations in the World Cup. I would have loved to have seen that. Would have loved to have seen it. Wales and Northern Ireland were in the playoffs. Ireland as well. But they just didn't get through. Ball coming through now. Spain on the attack one more time. Going into the box, deep into the box. Ushered out of play. Well defended. Goal kick. Well defended goal kick. A lot of action down in the Saudi game. Still 0-0. 2 minutes left in that game. I'm laughing at that one, Pickle Kisser. I did so much shit talking to my work colleagues. No way I'm going to work on Monday. That is priceless, mate. Priceless. Milky Moo's laughing. Grandma! And Milky Moo says, must say the South Africa jersey is lovely. It is, isn't it, eh? It is. It is. Spanish fans enjoying a little bit of Mexico. Man down. Sore toes. Valverde doesn't give a shit. The chat is jumping up and down like a madman. Milky Moo, Vozina. Must say the South Africa jersey is lovely. It is. They've always had bright shirts, haven't they? Like Japan, they've always had great outfits. South Africa's had great outfits. Germany going back to the retro 1990, Italia 90 this year for the World Cup. That's been out once, so I'm liking it, but I'm not as bedazzled as I was in 1990. And for the life of me, that 1990 shirt that I had, German one, with the zigzag red, yellow, or red, gold, and black, as they say. No idea where it went. Oh, the referee's now a ball boy. How insane is that? We've got a referee as a ball boy. Free kick coming up. Uruguay. This is a dangerous position. Put the ball in the box. Get a goal. Let's reset for the second half and set and mount a charge. Now's the time to go. Of course it's a foul. Of course it's a foul. You got the ball, but of course it's a foul. You can point all day long, fella. You got the man first. Not too bright, Mourinho. Not too bright. The Saudi shirt's lovely too. Like I say, there's a lot of nice shirts in. Ball coming in. That's a great free kick. Going out, going wide, headed out for the throw. Uruguay with the throw in. Some of the replacement players on Spain really having a good game today. But again, Uruguay, just get that goal. One goal and it sets your motion. One goal and you'll get two. No free kick. Linesman there, absolutely not even watching the match. Not even watching the match, and he's getting good abuse from Uruguay. Wasn't even watching what was going on. He must have been on the Mexican marijuana. The wacky tabaki. Ball on the edge of the box. Take the shot, son. Take the shot. Come on. Come on, Uruguay. Boys in blue. Back to the wing. Go through. Cross it into the middle. And he saves it. Nice chance. And that's exactly what's going on. Núñez really needs to own the spot there. He's in the right place. He's offside. He should be the other side of the defender. There's no point being behind the defender. You've got to get the other side. When the ball's coming at you, you've got to be closer to the ball than the defender to flick it past the keeper. We all know that. Come on, Darwin. Pull your finger out. Pickle Kisser says, I think we'll need Cabby in the second half. Yeah. Come on, Cabby. Get in here, son. The fans and me need you for the game. Uruguay need an extra man. The 12th man's got to come in. But again, I'm going to repeat this like a yo-yo. Shot coming in, going wide the 27th, Saturday night. We're going to be doing a live talk about Canada, South Africa. That's tomorrow night. 6 o'clock Mountain Time. 5 o'clock Pacific. Yeah? 8 o'clock Toronto. That should be good for you guys down there, especially Pickle Kisser. But 8 o'clock Toronto time, live show. Please go to the live category at Ultimate Soccer. Check out that video. It's easy to find. Easy to find. In fact, while we got a timeout, I'm going to take you there right now. I will take you there right now and show you what I'm talking about. 1 second here, guys. We have enough time. We have the technology. There we go. Coming over. I'll put it on right, Stevie. There you go, coming over. I want to show you something real quick at Ultimate Soccer Show before we go too far down the road. We'll be there in seconds, literally in seconds. A big white screen on your face, that'll wake you up every day of the week. Content. Live. And here we go. This one here. Canada, South Africa, round table. Take a butchers. Canada versus South Africa, round of 32, live round table. Let's talk Canada's biggest ever match. Join the round table. It's Canada's biggest ever match. Get in the chat and share your inner thoughts and feelings live with Stevie during the Ultimate Soccer Show on the 2026 FIFA World Cup and Canada's chances of advancing versus South Africa. Get in here. We're also going to talk round of 32, round of 16, and the World Cup as well. But as it says, it's the night before Christmas for Canada fans and decades of nothing. That's what I'm saying. So join me tomorrow night, Saturday night, 8 o'clock in Toronto, 5 o'clock on the West Coast, and watch more about what we think is going to happen with this great nation. Like I say, you get in here and we talk Canada and we talk it together, you and I, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Toronto time, 6 o'clock Alberta time, 5 o'clock on the coast, West Coast. So everybody on the West Coast was going to be able to see what they want to see and get it all done. Give me a second. I'm going to bring this up again. It's jumping all over the place. Okay. You want to play like a wanker? Play like a wanker. Computer screen's jumping all over the place. But yeah, join me tomorrow. It'll be fantastic. Going into the chat again. Cabby's pickle kisser. I'm going to see Cabby in a minute. Hopefully get him in here. Jonathan, I was living in Denmark in 92 when we beat Germany in the Euro Cup final. It was glorious. I remember that. I was watching that match with Germans in a guard shack at a barracks, on the entrance to the barracks. I was the only British guy that could speak German watching German football with the Germans watching that final. They were shocked as shit when they lost. I had a great time. I was up in a place called Putlos, Putlos, up in North Germany, and it was a range, a live fire range for all weaponry, all the big stuff, big bangs, explosions, explosives, what you got trained on to make big bangs, incendiaries and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun, But yeah. Cabby's got to come in here. But living in Denmark in 1992, I actually think I may have drove through Denmark in 91 or 92 to Esbjerg, Billund, and a few other places. Yes, I did go to Legoland, but I went to Denmark a couple of times. The last time I think it was 91 or 92. And I'll say this, and you can back me up on this one. In 1992, Jonathan, Denmark was absolutely amazing. It's not the same today. It's still a lovely place. And I'll say it simply, politicians have ruined Europe. Completely. It's up for the Euro people to get back on track and take it back. With traditions, way of life, happiness, lack of crime, the good things. That's right, there you go. Operating with new systems here, guys. Just give me seconds of time. Every time something happens, there's a screen pops up and it's just mayhem in here. Good mayhem. Good mayhem. Milky Moose Celtic, if you take the Oved out, you're left with a cabbie. Yeah, mate. Yes, absolutely. You're left with a cabbie. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Half time's through, guys, as you know. 0-0 in the other game. And 1-0 to Spain so far. I'm not really going to waste any time. I'm going to shoot this TSN out of here. I'm going to come back and put a new screen on because they always make me a minute 30 late. I don't know what these dickasses are doing in TSN with their online service. But every time I come back off the break, I'm a minute 2 behind. Why should I be? If I left the same channel running, I should be on top of the game, yeah? Should I not? Just saying, just saying, just saying. Okay, guys, in the break, reload your beer, reload your pops, reload your coffee, reload your tea. If you're on the water, the agua, the vasa, get the agua, the water, the vasa, up, and get something tasty in there. Whatever you got to do at half-time, get it done, because second half's coming. Uruguay is on the way out of the tournament if they don't do something about it. If goals fly, Spain get a few more goals, it'll be terrible. Uruguay's got to come out in the second half with their best 45 minutes of the tournament. Bielsa's got to really raise Uruguay's game. They've got to change tactics. Forget about going down the wings. Put the balls in early. Before you get to the penalty area, have the balls coming in at an angle. Not straight across. Those are easier to defend. Over the centre-backs, to the far post. Make life difficult for Spain's defence. Right now, it's not. And it need be. It really does need to be. Table standing at half-time, just going to do a quick refresh on it. As you can see it, as I said before, Spain on top 7 points, Cape Verde second on 3. Amazing World Cup for these guys. Haven't lost a game. Haven't lost a game. Uruguay only losing their first game tonight, 1-0 down. And Saudi Arabia losing one match all tournament. But Cape Verde haven't lost a match. Uruguay, I say this before I put the music on. Your destiny is in your hands. You want to get out of this? You got to beat Spain 2-1 in the second half. Will they? That's what I wanted to show you guys. That show coming tomorrow night is all about the fans, me talking to you, east to west in the country. That's where I want to be tomorrow night. Saturday night, that's where we will be, talking Canada. Have a look at those images. I've been busy. I'll be back in a little bit. Hit your mic. There you go, guys, coming back at you. There we go, guys, coming back at you. Coming back at you. The mic is on and we're there. The game is live. And tell you what, let's see what happens in the second half. Again, Uruguay bringing the pressure in the second half. Can they get them 2 goals? That's what we need to see. That's what we need to see. 2 goals in the second half by the Urus. Get it done and see where we're going. See where we're going. Hope you enjoyed that little bit of music. Keeps everything together. Gets everybody a break. Right now, it is 0-1 España, and we're waiting for things to come through. Can Uruguay get that goal? Ball in. Handball, maybe? No handball. Looking for the handball. Looking for the handball. Looking for the handball. Offside. Very lucky there. Looked like a handball. Offside decision. Spain coming forward. Just looking at the chat, guys. Euro time, Stevie. Euro time, that would be 6 o'clock. That would be 1 o'clock in the morning. Shit. 1 in the morning. You can make it, Milky. You can make it. I know you can. I know you can. Apply yourself. You'll be fine. Loads of tea with stuff in it. 47 minutes gone in both matches. Oh, I tell you. Cape Verde going real close to a goal there. Sitting in second. 1-0 for Cape Verde. What a great group for them. Unbeaten so far. Unbelievable. Can Spain get something good? Milky Moo, that will be 10 p.m. GMT. I think it'll be 1 o'clock in the morning. Check your listing. Check your listing, Milky. Check your listing. Keeper has the ball in his hand. Moving again. Uruguay going to start another foray moving the other way. I suggest north to south each time, quick as you can, and don't waste any east to west time on it. Keep going north to south. Just making sure I got some levels down, guys. Otherwise, I'll be boosting things too much. The physical play continues, and that's the way to get at them. I'm looking for Spain going through this tournament. The teams that I think can take them out. France for 1. Nice tackle. Ball back into Uruguay's possession. What can they do with it? Passing it wide. I think Uruguay literally go down the middle. That's where you're going to find joy. Is he offside? Is he offside? Looks like he's running through. Not been waved down yet. Just onside. He looked a fraction offside. Referee and the linesman not agreeing with me. Easy interception. Spain getting the ball back. Moving forward. Referee does a nutmeg, which he doesn't need to do. He just needs to get out of the damn way. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Put it in, says Milky Moo. Okay, I can try. Yes, you can do it. 2 seconds. Get over here. Get the pop. I'm going to move that picture out of the way. You've seen enough of that now. You know what's coming up. back on with you. But Jonathan, thanks for that compliment. Sarcastic a-hole. I love that. That's just down my street, mate. Too funny, too funny, too good. Bielsa on his water box, figuring out what he's got to do next. Is that the look of motivation? Does that motivate you? Uruguay has quite the decent World Cup record. As you know, 2 World Cups in 1930 and 1950. But 15 appearances out of 23. That's pretty decent. They've been in 15 of 23 World Cups, Uruguay. And are literally a very successful team in World Cup numbers. 2 big trophies. 2 out of the first 4. And nothing out of the last 19. Quite impressive in the early days. And you've got to say, in 4 years' time, it will be 100 years since Uruguay won the World Cup. That's what the amazing thing is. I remember as a kid, especially in the early 1970s, thinking, cool, that was only 40 years ago. Ooh, that's not long ago. Ooh, how many more World Cups are coming? Ooh, look where we are now, 23. The 24th is in Saudi Arabia, apparently. Where's the 25th going to be? I mean, that's quite the marker. The 25th World Cup, where will it be? And don't look for England to get it, because FIFA hate England. I've seen so many bids for the World Cup for England turned down where they should have been accepted. And the nights where suitcases full of cash were waltzing down hotel corridors into rooms where nobody was inside the room. Imagine that. Somebody needed to come and collect a suitcase full of money and then take it away to somebody who it was supposed to be given to. You see, the rightful receiver of the suitcase wouldn't come forward for fear of being caught by the police. And you saw a few FIFA reps jailed in the late 90s and in the early O's. I think more need to follow suit. Kevin Babs, it will be at 6 p.m. for us, Milky. Yeah, 5 p.m. on the West Coast, 6 p.m. Alberta, 8 p.m. Toronto. Milky Moose Celtic right there. He's a pocket calculator, 1 a.m. There you go. Stevie's right there. He's a pocket calculator, 1 a.m. There you go, brother. Lamal's down. Is he injured for the tournament? Is it going to be bad, or is he going to get up? They all speak Spanish on that field, so they'll have no problem discussing what's going on. Pickle Kisser says, I'm not a fan of Muslera. I'm happy for the change. I can see what you're saying. I can see what you're saying. But again, that goalkeeper, man, he is going to live that moment for the rest of his life. Looking at the field, looking at the bounce of the ball. Bielsa urging his troops on. Mario. Sad, sad moment for the keeper. Really sad moment for the keeper. But in World Cup, 25 wins in World Cup football for Uruguay, 15 draws and 21 losses. So a mixture of the lot. 92 goals scored, 79 against. Best finish, 1930, 1950 as champions. Stealing the ball, beautiful play. Uruguay now surging down the left wing, giving the ball back. Sloppy passing, great tackling. It's not a great mix. Keep possession, free kick for Uruguay. Ball's alive. Advantage plays. Referee should bring it back. There's no advantage there. Well done, referee. No advantage at all. Ball back. Uruguay free kick. Great piece of refereeing. I can't believe I'm calling Ismail great. Mr. Miserable Bastard Ass is doing great things tonight. So how's your 36 degrees in the UK feeling? That's just nuts, eh? And I watched the clouds going through. I watched the clouds coming across North America. And they all pass over North America. Then they hang in the middle of the ocean, and they all start coming down over Greenland. Then they go over Iceland, and they drop down on the UK, and then into France, Spain, Portugal. I've never seen so much cloud cover in my life covering Europe or the UK, ever. I was born in the rain, in the clouds, and it wasn't like that then. We used to get blue skies all the time. It's man-made horror show is what it is. More changes coming up. Mario's going to be ringing the changes for Uruguay. They're not going to be worried about energy. They're going to be bringing every man on they can to keep the levels up. Going to crack one for Uruguay. Well, that's a lovely sound. Oh, yeah. Lovely jubbly. $28.20. Just looking at the clocks on two different games. 57.19. That's good. We're on track there. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm melting here. It's 2 a.m. It's still 23 degrees. Bloody hell. I'll tell you what you want to do, Kevin. Go online and look at a swamp cooler. It's called a swamp cooler. And that's for anybody in Britain right now. Go online to YouTube and look for a video for a swamp cooler. All you need is a drill with a router on the end of it. You drill a hole in the bottom of the bucket, you fill it with ice, you put a pipe in there, and you stick a little 2-watt fan up top, and it blows all the ice cooling through the bucket out of the hole at the bottom, and it will cool a room ice cold. All you need is a bag of ice, a bucket with a hole in it, and a lid on top, and a little fan to push the air through the bucket, out the pipe on the side, if you use a pipe, or out the hole on the side. That will cool it. That will save you lots of money. You don't need AC. Ball into the box. Yes, I'm a wealth of knowledge. Oh, yes. But the swamp cooler, that's what you need. And that will cool you down, make you feel good. And if you can't get that, run a cold bath. Just jump in for 2 seconds. A continental cooker. There you go, a continental cooker. Absolutely. I'm melting. It's 2:20 a.m. and it's still 23 degrees. That is horrible, especially with the moisture. It's different when it's dry outside. Where I am, it's dry outside normally. But it's not dry right now. It's raining, storming, and the weather around the world is abominable. But yeah, swamp cooler. Look up the swamp cooler. SWAMP, swamp cooler. It's a hillbilly thing. Yaha! All the hillbillies know what a swamp cooler is. Strap an ice box to the back of a fan, same thing. You could do, yeah. You could do, absolutely, let it blow over. But what it does is it contains all the cool in the bucket, shoots it out a hole, so it's just like an AC unit, but it's cheap. Kevin Babs, I cable-tied bottles of frozen water to the back of a fan. Does the same as a swamp cooler. Well done, son. Well done. Well done. The things we have to do, eh? The things we have to do, because all those nasty people want to make money. Uruguay, great chance now. 5 in the middle. Whoa, terrible take. Yes, hang your head. You need to keep the ball and go with it. Great chance. Uruguay have built some chances tonight. They really have. They just haven't had that bit of luck to put it away. They deserve to get a goal. They've so been in this match, and first half, they were definitely in the match. Here we are, watching football, talking swamp coolers. Amazing. That's our channel. That's us. Just bringing up another game. We've lost Cape Verde. It's coming back on the little screen. And it is still 0-0. 61 minutes gone there. 61:20, 61:30, 60 minutes, 61 minutes here. They're 30 seconds behind us. Still 0-0. A game would change everything. A game for Saudi Arabia would change it as well. Or a goal, I should say, would change it as well. The boys in blue down the line. Free kick again. You got to call that. That's a professional foul. You're not calling that? You're not calling that? Interesting. It's the things that the referees are letting go in, and these linesmen are blind. These linesmen might as well not be there. The things they're letting go, it's ridiculous. Ridiculoso. Bono C says it was 22 degrees today in Long Beach, California, and a cool ocean breeze. Was the sun out? Was the sun out? Because 22 in the sun can be quite beautiful. Was the sun out, Bono? Just let me know, bruv. Milky Moo, I'm sitting in me buff beside the fridge. Well, you know what you need to do? Stick your ass in the fridge. I tell you, too funny. Kevin Babs is laughing his ass off. Spain coming down the right side now. Cutting inside Lamal has the chance. Ball coming in, chipped up high and going wide. What a fluffed shot that was. What a ridiculous finish that was. Yeah, really. What the hell was that? Olmo losing his mind in front of goal. What the hell was that for a finish? Trying to be too cute. If he leathers it down hard low to the keeper's right, he can't not go in. He goes to the keeper's left. And that ref cam, you can stick it up your ass, FIFA. Right up your ass, firmly with two hands. Bono says, blue skies, zero clouds. Isn't that the thing? Recently, we've had great blue skies, and for months and months and months, we've been pummeled with the harp. Pummeled. I'd like to get my hands on them fucking pilots. That's who we should attack. That's who needs to get attacked, is the pilots. They need hunting down just before they take off. Ball coming in, going out, should be a goal kick. There you go. Spain, agree. Uruguay, not so. Looked all day like a goal kick to me. Blue skies, zero clouds in California. Beautiful. I remember a few years back sitting down on Huntington Beach next to the pier, watching the slow waves coming in. Beautiful sky. And then the very next day, total smog inside of Anaheim area. Couldn't see a thing. Ball shooting through to the keeper. Getting ready for more action now. 26 minutes to go. Uruguay, your life is on the line. You got to score to make things happen for yourself. Score, come on, score. Once you get one, you'll get more. We'll sing you assembly when we get to Wembley. So come on, Uruguay, and score. Come on, boys. Excuse me. I need a swig of the old crush. Oh, that's good. I do the Schweppes face on stuff like that. Literally the Schweppes face. One goal all night long. That's all we've got. One goal all night long. That's all we've got. I tell you what, I've never been more confused with football in all my life than these referees at this World Cup. What the hell are they doing? Honestly. These substitutions, do they look normal to you or do they look a little bit off? They're stopping the game to get a substitution in. balls on the field. What kind of garbage is this we're witnessing? Pino comes on. Number 11. No free kick. Ball back to the keeper. He hasn't got a clue. Ismail has not got a clue. There's no way he can see through that body of players. There's no way. There you go. Milky Moo's asking for it. Milky Moo's asking for it. Cabo, Cabo, give us a goal. Cabo, give us a goal. Cabo, Cabo, give us a goal. Cabo, give us a goal. Cutting on the outside, not going through. Come on, Uruguay. Open them up. One time. Ball in there. And that is the most ridiculous cross ever. I'm just getting rid of a few. There we go. Updating this one. Again, it's really close down at the bottom. I've got to tell you, if Saudi were to sneak one, they'd go on 4 points. That would then put them over Cape Verde. Then you'd have Uruguay and Cape Verde with exactly the same goal difference of -1 on 2 points. Then they'd have to use whatever there is, goals against, goals for, wins, yada, yada. And if it all came out level, they won't use the group standings. They will use your head-to-head all-time from a million years ago up to this point to say who goes through. How asinine is that? What you did 100 years ago has no bearings on what you do now. It's a competition. What you do in this competition, that's what matters. Not what you did 100 years ago. So again, I say I don't really like that angle. I think that they should go off the stats and the numbers that you've really gathered together in this tournament to basically say who's going through and who's not. I mean, when you start putting someone's record from 100 years ago or 50 years ago or 60 or 40 or 30, whatever, into today, why? You've got enough numbers, enough stats to work with in your group, corners, free kicks, whatever you want to do at the end of the day. But there's enough data in the group to get someone through. You don't need to change it at all. Don't understand it. Dystopian garbage. Just like in Canada, I'll let you know so I can give them a bad name. The adverts here, we get government adverts in between this game. That is propaganda. That is Nazi government propaganda from the Canadian government. It's propaganda 24/7 in Canada, if you didn't know. And I know because I'm ex-military. It's 24/7 propaganda on TV in this country. I've never seen a country more in my life that put government ads on TV for sporting events ever. The first time I saw it was years ago, and I'm like, this is absolutely sick. It's disgusting. And for decades, people in Canada have been brainwashed by propaganda, and they don't even realize it. So that's why I have no love for politicians, because they have no love for us. Simple as is. Ball's live, 1-0. Come on, Uruguay, get the ball in the back of net. Cucurella with the ball, number 24. Watch his hairlines when it might hit you in the face. The mop throws the ball. Turn him upside down, wet his hair. It'd be a great mop. Skinny mop, but he'd been mop anyway. Big fight on the line. Ball's out of place. Should be a Euros throw. It is. When you see Uruguay not excelling the way they have, it does bring into question why they hired Bielsa. Bielsa could have gone a few places at the time, but it hasn't worked out so far. 20 minutes to go. Something needs to change. Going out for the throw-in. Uruguay throwing one more time. Down low. Level with the penalty box. Cutting inside. Has a man outside. Cuts inside. Tackled again. The hard work is done. But keeping possession. That's the tough thing. In with Spain. Spain bringing the ball out of defence. Moving forward. Into midfield. Open space. Great pass. Needs to go down the left wing. He's going through the middle. Comes to the wing. Right wing. Takes the shot. Should have took the shot. And I'll say this much as well. The amount of wastage, the amount of wasted opportunities that these forwards literally run the field and then literally run out of ideas in the other end just looks a little bit wasteful. There's a lot of wastage. Uruguay in the first half had a lot of chance in front of net to have got that goal. Wasted opportunities. Spain, same again. Wasted opportunities. The goal that went in, a little bobble over the hands, beats the keeper, unfortunately, but it beats the keeper nonetheless. 18 minutes to go. Is there to be life in Uruguay? And Johnny, I understand what you're saying about Muslera. That was... It wasn't exactly the best shot in the world. And he misses completely. Really misses completely. So I totally get where you're coming from, Jonathan. Absolutely, 100%. 100%. He should have had it. Uruguay now stealing the ball. But can't keep possession. Spain moving forward now. Through the middle. Wide side, left side, needs the ball. Doesn't get it. And he gives the ball away with an absolute blind pass to nobody. Yeah, be embarrassed, my man. Be embarrassed. You don't wear that number 10 to mess up. No thought. And that's what I'm talking about. The final third of play, they're very wasteful. You get a big team come up against Spain, use the body, France especially. I think France has their number. England, have they got their number? I don't think so. I don't think so. It could be close, but the mentality. Can you keep your focus for 90 minutes plus? That's where England has a problem. Focus. Ball watching. Guilty, Declan Rice. Ball watching, guilty, the whole defence on the second goal against Croatia. But are they going to get it together here? They got the skill. They got the talent. They got the know-how. They got a coach, the Tuchel. But can they bring it all together? England's never done it in 60 years. And I say it's mentality. The mentality of winners stay winners. England have not got the mentality of winners. Corner coming up. Cape Verde comes in deep. Oh, headed over the bar. Close one. Still 0-0. 74 minutes. Spain, Uruguay. 1-0 Spain. 74 minutes. Both games 30 seconds apart. Free kick coming up. But unless Uruguay smarten up, this is going to drift off to the 1-0 for Spain. Come inside. Keep coming inside. Do not use the wing. I've told you before. Come inside. That's where Spain don't want you to be. Jeffrey Perrin, listen to you and playing World of Tanks with a brew. Hey, buddy. Woo! Go for it. World of Tanks. I got that. Oh, yeah. Get your rations, Milky Moo says. Get your rations. Interesting refereeing. Yeah. Honestly, I've seen better officials in EFL League 2, says Kevin Babs. Me too. And they don't have VAR. And I've said it for a while. As long as Wrexham stay in the Championship and we don't have VAR, I'm literally in heaven in the best league in Europe for quality of entertainment and pricing. And the Championship is a damn good league in England. But as long as there's no VAR in there, we are living in the past, and it's a beautiful environment. We have no jerkery by the referee. He's not reliant on VAR. He's not hiding behind VAR like these referees do. They're hiding behind VAR nowadays. When you see their reaction to calls, it's like, no, it's like, It's VAR, guys. VAR's got to do it. They're literally dropping their responsibility and have become robots, where before they were human referees. Just saying it how it is. We've seen better referees in kids' games at times. At least kids get awarded penalties when they're penalties. This horse crap, what we're witnessing here at FIFA, just look at the statistics. The stats alone will tell you the referees have been brainwashed by FIFA and coerced into not calling all fouls, not calling penalties, and wasting time with corruption breaks as well. A lot of people will not come back to the World Cup after this one. I tell you now, if you've got any sense, you'll watch this and probably that's it. You'll stick to your club team because your club team gives you the love to watch. You know all the players, you know the stands, you know the game, you know the grounds, you have fun travelling, you have fun with the banter, and it never changes. It's always good. People will walk away from international football in years to come, I'm telling you now, because of all this wokery. I'll ask you one question. Why do you need men in women's football refereeing? Why do you need women in men's football refereeing? Simple question. Why? The men never asked the women for help in decades, ever. The men orchestrated their own history, their own matches, their own games since the 1800s. And I'm not against women's football, don't get me wrong. But women need to stand up for women's football, not be in men's football. Especially the referee had early today, the US referee, female, hands on players. If you were a man referee and you put your hands on a woman player, what do you think's going to be said? You're a pervert. You're touching women. You shouldn't be touching the women. You're a man. They'd be all over it. But it's okay for a woman referee to put hands on a player? And she did it a lot of times and does it every match. Yeah, if a man was to touch women players, there'd be all hell to pay for. Wouldn't there? Oh yeah, the lefties wouldn't be able to retain themselves. You get to hear things here that nowhere else will talk about, and that's why we're here. I have no love for TV dissemination delivery because it's not honest. And I don't need to stand 20 feet away from somebody who's 20 feet away from somebody else. The COVID situation, the COVID set where people are miles away from each other, why has that continued? Think about that. It's another off-put. It's another turn-off. A big turn-off. Pico near score for Cabo. I tell you, still 0-0. 10 minutes to go in both games. Spain making hard work of this. Uruguay looking for the goal. Let's hope there's two magical goals within 2 minutes for Uruguay to set this upside down. Jonathan, yeah, but next World Cup, Wrexham's going to have 11 players in it. Yeah, they probably will. You can understand hydration breaks in a hot place, but do you remember what happened in Qatar? With retractable roofs and air conditioning and the rest of it. They didn't have the water breaks there. FIFA. Making money. Corrupt. The boys in blue from South America taking on the whites of Europe. All Hispanic game. Looks like it's going to draw out to the 1-0 unless someone says something else. And it'll be a so sad exit for Uruguay. Ball to the far side going out again. Nothing doing. Uruguayan fans in behind the goal. The crossing, the final ball just hasn't been good enough. Just hasn't been there. Blaze says, I agree, Stevie. VAR can be a great thing when absolutely necessary. When it is used to amount that it is being used this World Cup, the whole role of being a ref is pointlessly honest. Oh, pointless, honestly, yes. I'm going to read that again. Agree, Stevie. That's from Blaze. VAR can be a great thing when absolutely necessary, when clear and obvious that you can't make a decision without it. Absolutely. But when it is used to the amount that it has been used in this World Cup, the whole role of being a ref is pointless. Honestly. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. 100%, Blaze. 100%, buddy. 100%. Chris Covering's in from Australia, joining better than late. Hey, Chris, how you doing, fella? It's been, you come in at the right time because literally what you're seeing right now is what we've seen all game. Battles over midfield. I tell you what, that's nasty. That's nasty. Was that deliberate? Take a look. Uruguay fighting for their lives. Oh, it's not the right way to put it. Not the right way to put it. Keeper's got no problem pushing that around the ball. I think VAR might have a look at this. Oliveira was a little physical. Was there a stomp in mid-play? Take a look closely. That's not going to be it. That's not what we're looking for. Corner. A lifeline. Uruguay. Ball in. Knocked straight out. Get the cross in, son. Get the cross in. There we go. That's a better cross. That's a better cross. Unlucky, can't get there. Lovely cross. That was the time to do it. Eight minutes plus added time. And you guys in the UK, keep yourselves cool. Keep yourselves cool. Spain coming back the other way now. Still a goal up. I haven't been overly staggered impressed with Spain's World Cup so far. They've just gone about business and taken the game as it's come and just got it over the line in 3 cases, per se. 2 wins and a draw. But they haven't impressed. For someone who's coming in, being touted as the team to take it all, they haven't impressed. I think a bigger team can take Spain out. And remember one thing about World Cups. When a European team goes to play in the olden days, when football was football, soccer was soccer, when they used to go to South America or Central America, per se, Mexico, to go to a World Cup, very rarely does a European team do well in that situation. Climate, altitude, air, it's all different. Same goes for South American teams when they go to Europe. You very rarely find a team can go from continent to continent to continent and keep winning World Cups. It just doesn't happen. Go look how many teams have won at home in a World Cup and how many teams have won on the road as an away team. Look at that first. You'll see what I'm saying. Ball down the line, still on play. Referee might want to bring that back for offside. Darwin Nuez, your World Cup really hasn't exploded. Well, you need a moment of glory right now, sir. You need a moment of glory right now. I'm guilty of not watching the line. But again, talking about Wrexham, when I watch games in the Championship, I'm in heaven. We got none of this tech crap. None of it. It's wonderful. It's like football was. It's like football should be. It's wonderful. Shot coming in long range, saved by the keeper, drops it, claims it, picks it up. Long range shot. Nothing doing. First game of the season, Cardiff away. And look at the end of the season. It's a toughie. The season will end tough as well. So Wrexham, Rob and Ryan listening, you're going to have to spend money. You want to get out of the league this year? You're probably going to have to spend a lot of money. Big teams coming down. Big teams still from last year in the league. I rate us right now as the same place we finished last year. We're about 7 at the max now in the league, Wrexham. All depends how many players we bring in and who we turf. And Rodriguez is gone. Joyful time. The leech of Wrexham pounds has left. Tic-tac-toe going through. This should be a slight 2-0. Oh, my life. Could you miss that any better? Could you miss that any better? What are you rushing it for? You beat the defender. You can take your time on the shot. Why are you rushing the shot? Look how much time he has when he goes through. He's got all the time. He could fake the shot. Kill the keeper. And side-footed past him. Big moment gone. Big moment gone. Is a moment for Uruguay coming. Loads of time. Long ball City over the top. Hit those two central defenders like you haven't done all night. And that will make him worry. Another man down. Getting ridiculous. Getting ridiculous. Get on your damn feet, man. Crying out loud. If you can lie down with your hands on your chest, you ain't got a problem. Cooking the time. The minute he went down, the clock should start. It should be tacked on. Pickle kisser. Oh no, not Rodriguez. Yeah. Kevin Babs. Only 3 teams have won a World Cup in different continent to their own. Brazil, Germany, Spain. I rest my case. I rest my case. Only 3 teams in 23 World Cups. I rest my case. What a miss. What a miss. That should have been 2-0, 2-0, 2-0 right there. Bad miss. Ferran, you really missed a nice opportunity. Bono says Wrexham posted a video of every Mullen goal. Good watch. And you know what? You and I and all the Wrexham fans watched all those goals go in. And I'll tell you now, when he was flattened by that Man United keeper on the American tour a couple of years ago, I don't think any of us knew how bad that was going to be for us. Drop ball for a player off. How ridiculous is this bullshit? We're literally playing the rules of the game like kids' football. You stop the game, and now you're going to drop the ball. This is absolute horse shit. Talk about a game having the flow ruined by officials and FIFA. Commercial breaks, corruption breaks, I should say. How many more stops do we need? These guys are fit as. They could run for an hour, 2 hours. The system is letting them showboat, waste time, and corrupt the game. Beautiful pinpoint pass, far side. Cucurella's on it like a flash. Doesn't get the cross coming in. Headed out one more time. Again, the crossing hasn't been what you need. I'd sooner the cross go way over than not close enough. If the first defender is getting a head on it, it's got to go further. What chance have your forwards got of getting their heads on it if you can't beat the first man? Still 0-0. Seconds to go. Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia. Ball comes in the box, far side again. They're picking out those passes beautifully. Cucurella on the man. Comes through. A little back heel. You don't know what you're doing. Comes round. Still loose. Is the man took down? They're looking for the penalty. They want the penalty. They want the penalty. They want the penalty. Is it going to happen? Bono, if nothing changes, Ivory Coast and Cabo Verde advance. Who saw that coming? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Literally. It's not ending the way it should have done. Seconds can change matches. Have we got drama in the final seconds? It would be lovely. That's definitely a penalty. That is 100% stonewall penalty. And they're not looking at that. What did I say throughout this broadcast? FIFA is not awarding penalties. There's another clear-cut case, Chris Coughlin, I hope you're listening. There's another clear case that it's not being given. Some of the most weirdo calls I've ever seen in my life are happening in these matches. I am left shaking my head. 4 minutes now for Uruguay to remain in the World Cup. They need 2 miracles. A goal will save their lives. They're still in third, but 2 points at -1 doesn't look good to advance now, does it? They must be sisters. Uruguayan ladies look identical. Chris Coughlin, yes, he agrees. Bono, if nothing changes, Ivory Coast, Cabo Verde, advance. Again, I've got to read that. Who saw that coming? I tell you, they've done amazing. They've done amazing. Ivory Coast, not a shocker. But Cape Verde, yes, that raises eyebrows. That does. That ball over the top now. Left side of the field, outside of Spain's penalty area, hoofed away. Uruguay getting possession back on the left wing, tic-tac-toeing, passes, coughs up the game again. That's been the name of the game for Uruguay tonight, coughing up the ball, not being creative with it, and the final pass not hitting in. Excuse me. That's an easy one to give. Yeah, there you go. Well done, referee. Well done. Well done, referee. That was so hard. See his hands on him? See the hands on him? See the hands on him? He should be done for assault. The referee should be done for assault. The way he hands people, this is nothing right now. Nowhere near the ball. Nowhere near the ball. See how he stands up? He wants to fight. This guy wants to fight. Ismail wants to fight you. He's not a referee. He's a bully. I said that at the start of the game. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Where was VAR for Messi's obvious red card? I know. It's getting to the ridiculous stage. It is getting to the cheating, simulation, corruption stage in deep phase. We've always seen the corruption, but it's getting worse. It's getting way worse. Bielsa's team looking to be going out here. One goal puts them on 3 points. Or one goal here to tie the match will put them on 3 points at 0 goal difference. They would be level with Cape Verde on identical record. And the handbag swinging continues. And a referee that hasn't got control of the game. Interesting tackle. Foot's off the ground. And this marching off the bench, they need to get in control of that because that is absolute chaos. And it won't stop tonight. He's got the red card. He's not happy. You could see it coming through the match. You really could. He was getting too excited all throughout the match. And that really puts the sword in Uruguay right now. Red card, Bonucci. Absolutely. Red card. Sad, 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 but they've got a red card. Sad, sad, sad. Sad end to the game. But you could see it finishing 1-0, and it's going to finish 1-0. We are donezo. Uruguay putting it in there as much as they could, but it's all about the referee's watch now. There's a poodle with a ball on the side of the field. The poodle threw the ball. And that is that. That is that. Unceremoniously, it's all done and dusted. 1-0 on the day. Red card right late. But a red card it is indeed. And it finishes 1-0. Pickle kisser. That referee had it out for him the entire match. That ref had it out for him the entire match. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And I told you he was a bully. Ismail's a bully. He refs in the MLS and he refs in CONCACAF. And some of the matches he's refed against Canada, I think he's lucky that someone doesn't give him some real shit. Milky Celtic, woohoo! Well done, Cabo. Yes, absolutely. Well done, Cape Verde. The group standing, as it finishes 3 matches each. Spain wins 2 and win draw 1, 7 points. Cape Verde 3 points. Uruguay 2 points minus 1. And Saudi Arabia 2 points minus 4. Done deal, done deal, done deal. Going back to look at what the scenes are showing. But it's happy days for Spain fans. Happy days for Spain fans, but not so happy days for Uruguay. Not at all. Not at all. I want to show you something in a second. I want to look at the guys in the group that is still going to go through. Take me seconds. I'll find it in a second. We want to show you that as well. Under the groups, we have a big picture. There it is right now. I'm going to show you this because I think you need to see it, guys. 1 second. Taking you offline with me as we look up. I think somebody moved it. There we go. Somebody moved it all the way down there. They didn't need to. Coming into you, I want to show you this before we move off. I hope you can see what I'm looking at. There's the teams in green on 8. Uruguay, minus 1, 2 points. Scotland just outside minus 3. Algeria, the bottom club, minus 2 right now. Will they get into the next round? But for now, Uruguay eliminated, as you can see. Sad days. But I thought you'd like to see that. I thought I'd love to show you that. And I did. Going to look at the stats here pretty soon. Give me a second. I'm going to pull them up for you on a different screen. You can see it for yourself right there. 7-3-2-1. It hasn't been updated here, obviously. They're pretty late. But that's what the damage is done. Uruguay out of the World Cup. Saudi Arabia out of the World Cup. But with 1 goal, it could have been so much different. That would have equalised Cape Verde's record. Both would have been 3 draws from 3. No losses. It would have been 4-4 for Uruguay. 2-2 Cape Verde. And 0-0. They would have gone through in second had they have scored 1 single goal. 1 single goal. And just like with Scotland, 1 single goal was all Scotland got in the World Cup. It wasn't to be enough. So just saying, that's what you got there. Going back to myself over here. We are back in there. But hey, it is what it is. Uruguay tried. They tried. Spain's a decent number. Whether they put the first team out or the B team out, they're still going to get you. Milky Moo, great to see your celebrations for CV. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Was in and out a bit myself. Stay cool. Stay naked. Stay happy. Bozina, up to 16 million Instagram followers and climbing. I tell you, thank you for social media, hey Bono. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for social media. Didn't catch the live. Leonardo, no worries, buddy. No worries, no worries. You got a life to live, man. You can't be in every watch-along. You got a life to live, sir. Bono, good luck to Liberato Cacace later today. Yes, more games coming. Let's see what happens. But hey, wonderful watch-along. I'm glad you were all there. You made some really great points again. You made me laugh again. We're becoming quite the family, aren't we, hey? Get back for the next match. The next match, give me a second. I'll tell you right now. Don't need that. We need that. Next match is going to be England-Panama tomorrow. Earlier game. Cabby's in the house. Come on, Cabby, get up here. Some people need to see you. Uruguay needed you, buddy. Where were you for the Urus? They needed you. Yeah, they did. But you're here now. That's good. That's good. You see everybody's over there? Yeah, over there. People are in the TV. Yeah, they're in the TV. They're looking at you right now. He's out of here. Okay, his boots there. You got stuff in there. You got stuff in there. You're okay. He wants me to put some cabbles in there. Okay, I'll put Cabby's cabbles in there. They're not kibbles, they're cabbles. See his head go down? And I didn't put that much in. It's just a routine. It's a real routine. You shake it, he just loves to eat a little few, and then he comes back and he goes away. But like I say, good luck to Liberato Cacace later today, absolutely. And he's having a great World Cup. I hope he can bring that form for Wrexham. He's been very impressive down the left side for New Zealand. Hopefully, we get to see that for Wrexham. We didn't get to see enough, right? Didn't get to see enough. Not at all, not at all. Just need Algeria to lose by 2 or more. Yes, yes. If they do, you're back in there. Keeping my eye on Algeria for you. I'm praying for you, fella. I'm praying for you. Milky Moose Celtics, Stevie. I missed the outro vid last night. Can play again. The outro vid. Was that the fans? Remind me what it was. Or was that about Group D, which is too late now because it would have been about Group D and what was going to happen or what was said in the video prior to the World Cup when we made our predictions collectively here at Ultimate Soccer, you and me, everybody else. But can play again. Tell me what video it is before we shut down and I'll get it for you. But on the night, 1-0 Spain over Uruguay. Uruguay out, Spain moving through. Like I say, I'm not really impressed totally with Spain yet. When they come up against a big team, then we'll see what they've got and they'll bring their A game. But it would be nice to see somebody take them out. Just saying. And if you're Spanish, I'm not being bad. I'm just telling you what I want to see to open up the World Cup even better. Definitely. But tomorrow, like I say, I'm looking at it. Don't forget, I'm going to say this one more time. The next show we've got coming, I'm going to show you right now, or tell you right now, the next show we got coming up, because we just had Uruguay, España. Next one tomorrow is England taking on Panama. They've played before. Last time they played at a World Cup, I believe England won 6-0, and I believe that was Germany 2006 World Cup. There you go. That's when it was. After that, Canada fans, World Cup fans, we got a live show where we're going to be talking Canada's chances against South Africa, the round of 32 and the round of 36. I'd love you to get in there. That's Saturday night's action. Saturday night's action. Have a few beers, get ready, come in Saturday night, ready for some good talk. Bring your thoughts, bring the humour, bring the points. Tomorrow, 6 o'clock my time, 5 o'clock Western, 8 o'clock Toronto time. Saturday night. Canada's biggest match ever is what we're going to be covering. And we're also touching the round of 32. We're also touching the round of 16 and what we think might happen there too. But that's where we're going next. It's all linked in for you. Like I say, I'm grateful to everybody getting in here. Feel part of this because you are part of it. Know that I know you. When you come onto this channel and I see your icon and your name and you start writing, it fills me with so much love. It does. I respect everybody here. And the points you bring, massive. And I thank everybody, literally, for bringing the points during the World Cup. Get ready for the Wrexham season as well. But we've got lots more to do in the World Cup. But literally, it's all about you guys. It's all about you. You make the family strong. You promote this family. You push it to other football fans. It's all about you. I'm just the luckiest guy out here joining in, pushing the motion, literally directing traffic, but sitting in a really good place with really good people, having a really good time. And that's what it's all about. And that, for me, is everything. We've now constructed the flavour of the channel. It's gone to the place where I wanted it to go. And I'll be honest with you, I'm going to continue this flavour as we go into Wrexham, which might open a few eyebrows for some of the Wrexham fans that haven't seen us so lively and so sarcastic and swearing once in a while. Oops-a-daisy. Yes, it happens, Cabs. It does. You go where you want to go. Go on, you go through. You go through. I'm going to move the keyboard out of your way so you don't shut us off again. And don't touch the mic with your tail. You'll shut me down again like you did the other day. Yes, you did. People were laughing. People were laughing. Milky Moo, go back and rewatch it. Fast forward to the end. Go back and rewatch it. Fast forward to the end. Not sure. You said it was a bit of a laugh with some comment clips in it. I think that was the Group D thing from yesterday. I'm pretty sure that was the Group D. What it was coming out of the prediction show weeks ago. It was telling you what Group D was going to be, and there was some funny stuff in there. Also, I got some VAR stuff which I can put on tomorrow, which I was talking about. You know what? Give me a second. I'll throw this up in major quick time. Give me a second. I'm going to try and find this. Not that. I'm going to try and find this for you. Give me a second. It'll take me seconds. The VAR clip. I think it was the VAR clip. 2-6, Cubby. He's touching my hand. Maybe it's up in the downloads. I don't know. Let me check. You know what? I think it's going to take too long to get it, but I'll check. Give me a second. I want to just see where it is. Get that off there. VAR. Yeah, VAR is shite. Okay, that's what it is. I knew it was there. VAR is shite. 2-6. Keep cleaning, Cabby. Right, so VAR is what we need on desktop. Okay. For some reason, it's not coming up. Okay, guys, I'll tell you what. I'll load it up for tomorrow. It's not coming up today. I can't find it. But I will load it up tomorrow. VAR angle. I'll load it up for you. It's still up, isn't it? Bono says. It is. Going to get it down. There we go. I'll put it on tomorrow. The VAR thing is on till tomorrow. The other funny one was the crowd booing commercial breaks. That was the other thing, yeah? But listen, guys, I'm going to close it down, let you guys go to bed, let you poor people in the UK cool down. 23 degrees after midnight, eh? Horrible, horrible, horrible. Milky Moo, thank you, Bono. I will do that. Milky Moo, it's 3 a.m. like it's okay. Milky Moo Celtic, it's 3 a.m. like it's okay. Bono, might not have to if Stevie finds it. Great colour, brother. Jeffrey Perrin, thank you, bruv. Thank you, bruv. Like I say, I'm going to bring that one tomorrow. I'm sure that's what it is, but for some reason, I can't bring it into the studio works right now. It just won't load up. I don't know why. I know what I'm doing, but it doesn't want to load up. So I'm going to say we're going to tuck it into bed for now. Come back tomorrow for the England-Panama game. Viva Panama! Panama City. Yes. A massive city with lots of money. Yes, back in the day. Okay, it's been a blast. It really has. I thank you so much. Leo's got one word for us. What's Leo saying right now? I always make sure I don't leave anybody untouched. It's just not right. Have a good one, guys, says Kevin. Jeffrey Penning, great colour again, brother. Cheers, Jeffrey. Cheers, everybody. Leonardo says, Vozina is famous here in Brazil right now. Yeah, everybody's talking about him, no doubt, eh? No doubt. The power of social media, hey? I tell you. Okay, guys, have a great morning in the UK. Have a great day. Have a great evening in North America. Have a great afternoon wherever you are else in the world. We'll be coming back tomorrow with England and Panama. Let's see what kind of England match we're going to see. And can Panama upset the Three Lions? They need something. England going through the motions like they normally do in a group phase, not really lighting it up, leaving the fans confused and leaving the fans second-guessing where it's going to end. And it will end. But where will it end? Thanks again. Love to all. I'll see you tomorrow for the England-Panama game. And after that, not much longer after that, Canada, South Africa. The biggest game in Canadian history. We're going to chew on that with you in the chat. And we're going to look at the round of 32, what we can see. And we'll have a second guessing of the round of 32 into the round of 16. That's where we're going tomorrow. So you've got England, Panama, Watchalong. And then, Canadian fans, World Cup fans, we're chewing on the fat. South Africa and Canada. And it's the biggest match ever in Canadian history. And it's not going to be straightforward. And I'm going to tell you why tomorrow. Cheers, guys. Have a great night.